A monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Diallo has it out wide and in space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. That has been cut short. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mount. And here's Dembele. Oh, super ball. Ahmad, Martinez, Mount, Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, Marquinhos calmly anticipates, and it's Ruiz, no, it's Dembele. Turns back here, probably the best option. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Bomo. Fabian Ruiz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Quick look, thought about cutting in. Bullish header! It's a loose ball. That needed to be better and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Shaw with the clearance. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. So we're still where we started right now. Bomo. Now Diallo. Mainoo. Oh, good-looking ball. And Bomo. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. And Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play him in. Dink through. Dembele has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu. He's found a way through. That's Mount. And it's Shaw. And it's Vitinha. Shaw got a long way forward to join the attack. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Martinez. Mount. This looks promising. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz. Ahmad. Almost half an hour in now. He's looking wide.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Well, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Ahmad. That's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Knocks it into space. Bomo. Fabian Ruiz. Bomo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Martinez. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Touré. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! And that is well cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That was a given, it always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Mount and Bomo. It's a really well-measured ball. Diallo receives it in, takes a shot! He's had it taken off him. Mazraoui. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Oh, that's well spotted. Crunching tackle. Dorgu. Shaw finding himself in space. Great chance! And he hits the net! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back on the way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hakimi. Zabani.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ahmad. And it's Mount. Now Menu. Burmo. Spread to the right. And that was asking for too much. Marquinhos. And here's Ahmad. Pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Dembele. Mendes in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Real chance here. Away! And again! And that's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Après 58 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, just skips past. Can he finish? Brilliant from Mbomo. A finish of true class. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vitinha opts for safety. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bruno Fernandes. Mount. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well measured. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's straight offside. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Attention, changement.
Vitinha. Now João Neves. And here's Doué. And here's Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played through for the wide man. Diallo has the space to scheme. Zabani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Fabian Ruiz. Mount. Ahmad. Great pressure, plenty of it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Martinez. This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. João Neves. Vitinha. Dembele. Here's onto this. Doué. And that is expertly dealt with. Bomo, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. This is Dembele.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's just beyond his reach. Ahmad aims beyond the defence, and he's there to belt it away.
Changement.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. Cleared away. Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. He has found a way through. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Hakimi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Menu. Dorgu. Looking for options for movement. Played into the box. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Dembele. Good ball, good take. And here's Ruiz. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Temps additionnel.
He's gone looking for safety. And here's Doué. Menu looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bomo. Mount. Menu. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.